Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, I am Avantika, and in this video we are going to know about a very important topic, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome, often known as PCOS or PCOD. And like most other diseases, it's also misunderstood, and it is mainly caused in young teens or young teenager women. In today's video, we are going to learn what PCOS is, how you can identify whether you have PCOS or not, then its causes, and how you can treat it naturally. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So let's read what PCOS is from Google. PCOS is a hormonal disorder that affects women of reproductive age. It causes a range of symptoms including irregular periods, excess hair growth, acne, and even weight gain. The exact cause of PCOS isn't fully understood, but it involves an imbalance of hormones, particularly an excess of androgens, male hormones, that are present in women in small amounts. So basically, PCOS happens when there is an imbalance in hormone, like the male hormones, which are slightly lower in women, they get triggered and they come in excess amounts than they should have been present. And due to this, females like us, we get acne, we get a lot of mood swings, we get bloated, and many other things like irregular periods, which are not very healthy for a regular woman. Now let's talk about a few causes that might cause PCOS. Still, there is no exact cause of PCOS, but there can be some reasons why you may have PCOS. Number one is genetics. If your mother or your sister is having PCOS, there are high risks that you may also get PCOS. Number two, insulin resistance. Many women have PCOS due to insulin resistance. That is, their body cannot use insulin in proper way, and your entire blood has glucose molecules in it, like sugary molecules in it. Number three would be inflammation. Inflammation may be another cause for PCOS. Low grade inflammation may cause a rise in adrenogen, which may cause PCOS. So this a break, because before diving into the effective ways by which you can identify whether you have PCOS or not, I would like to share my personal experience with PCOS. So when I was at the age of 15, I had PCOS. Like, I was diagnosed with PCOS, and that time my age was around 63 kgs, and I was fat. Here is my picture of that time. I was bloated like hell, and I had very irregular periods, I may say, because it was around 6 months I didn't have periods, and then my mom realized that yes, I should go to my gynac, and that's very wrong. Like, my mother, being an old school Indian mother, she thought that irregular periods was very normal among teenagers, and she didn't take me to the gynac sooner. So when we went to the gynac, he suggested me to do ultrasound, and my ultrasound reports came in, and he immediately detected PCOS, and the cysts were very tiny. They were like 4 to 5 cysts in my ovary, and then he suggested me that I shouldn't take contraceptive pills for having periods, because contraceptive pills have very bad side effects, and he said that since I'm a teenager, there are high chances that I may get cured naturally. So he suggested me a diet chart, and he also told me that I should exercise regularly to reduce my weight. Fast forward 6 months, my weight got reduced to 58 kgs. I was this thing. That's me. And after 6 months, I had my normal periods, and after that, my periods, touch wood, is normal till now. So yeah, homemade remedies or losing weight actually helps you in periods. So how do you know whether you have PCOS or not? Here are some symptoms that you can check whether you have or not, and immediately go to your gynec. Number one would be irregular periods. As you know, irregular periods is the most common symptom of having PCOS. Number two would be excess hair growth. Excess hair growth in your face, in your chest, in your back. These are very common places where excessive hair growth means that there is an excess of androgen level in your body. Number three would be darkening of the skin. Darkening of the skin on the neck, groin area is also a very common symptom. Number four would be weight gain, like severe weight gain, especially in the abdominal area, and you don't even eat too much, but still you're putting on weight. That is a very common symptom that you have PCOS. Number five would be excessive hair loss, like if your hair is thinning and you are getting bunches and bunches of hair after you are washing your hair, then you may have PCOS. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, then please go to your gynec and get yourself checked up and see whether everything is okay or not. While there is no proper cure for PCOS, there is always a way that you can reduce and maintain your PCOS. So number one would be exercising regularly. Like if you exercise regularly, your body will be prone to activities, and in that case your weight will start reducing and the cyst slowly they get down. Number two would be having enough water. I can't stress this enough. Have 3 to 4 liters of water every single day. My skin that you are seeing right now, I have been drinking 3 to 4 liters of water for past 3 to 4 5 months, I guess, and my skin has started clearing, it's glowing, and that's all thanks to that water. Number 3 would be having a maintained proper diet. I won't say cut off your fats, but introduce healthier options. Like instead of going on a fast food diet, I know it's difficult to have healthy food regularly, but having fruits instead of your cold drinks or cake, pastry, in sabke badle if you have fruits, then dates, that way you can maintain your you can also maintain your weight as well as your hormonal levels on a very good extent. Number 4 would be maintain your stress. Like stress management is one of the major things that a PCOS patient should do. I know stress management is not easy, it's not easy for me as well, but maintain a journal, start writing whatever you're feeling, like brain dump, do a regular analysis of the days you are going through, what's making you stressful, and plan out your days accordingly so that it can't make you get stressed so much. It's all about finding the balance and and maintaining your proper health at the end of the day. So if you are thinking that you have any of the following symptoms or any problem regarding your health, then please seek a professional advice. Providers can advise you, they can guide you, run tests, get diagnosed, and start your journey early, because at the later stages it gets very dirty and you are not alone in your journey. I know PCOS is very difficult, like I have gone through that. People start saying rubbish things about you, like when you get acne, people start questioning you as a girl, like kaise shadi hogi, please reduce your pimple, try this, try that. They don't understand that it's hormonal, it will come back. I have gone through this, I know many of you are going through this, and please know that you are not alone in this journey. I am there, many other people in this community are there, and we are all here to support you and love you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below your experience, or if you want to know more about my experience, I would love to hear from you. And for more such health related video or video on lifestyle or manifestation, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will help me grow. Bye bye.